Welcome back, tubers. If you like this type of content, please consider a like, a subscribe, and also leave a comment. Thank you. Welcome back, tubers. Another great day in paradise, I like to say. I am Reverend Jeffrey. This is my channel. And this is a house that I paid $1 for. And we are continuing on remodeling this thing because it needs everything. Latest thing that's been going on is that I've been able to fabricate my kitchen, and I'll show you how I got it all laid out for now. It's only temporary. Like I said, I'm getting ready for the appraiser to show up here in about a week, and I want to make it look livable. You know, that's the whole key. You got to be able to make it look livable. Now, I can actually start living here. I'll come back to that in a moment, but first let me show you what I got. All right, we got lights. The refrigerator is going to go back into the hole, so that's not going to be in the way later on. I got to get rid of all this scrap steel that I got all tucked away into that cubby hole in there. Anyway, I took one of my pieces of 5/8 plywood upstairs. Okay, well, like I was saying, I took a piece of plywood, 4x8, cut it in half, so now the countertops are 24-inch wide. And my regular butcher block that I was going to get is like 25 inches wide, so that's pretty close. 8 foot long, there and there, comes out to here. And then I'm gonna put a breakfast counter over here at some point. So anyway, I had a chance to get this all of my stuff here for the kitchen spread out. Got dish cleaner soap. Anyway, juicer, blender. I'm going to get a better blender. I need to get a food processor and blender combination. This one here is a piece of crap. I don't particularly like it. The lid is very hard to come off. So we're going to upgrade. It's my good old hot air popper. I've had this thing for, oh my God, 25, 30 years. I don't know. So pot holders, metal hot plate thingies, knives, silverware, dishes, glasses, some more cookware in there, pots and pans. Anyway, kitchen's all together. The price of lumber is super high still from the COVID thing. I'm waiting for prices to come down. Meanwhile, you know, what the heck? I can do without counters. We're not worried about it at this point. I got both of my solar panels up here, well, all 4 of them actually. They're only 25 watts apiece. It is a Harbor Freight Thunderbolt kit. It does 100 watts total. Let me hang on a second. And then with my I bring up the app here, Victron Control, connect. Give it a second here. It's got to, it recognizes that I've got all of my devices here. It connects. Voila! There we go. Battery at 100%, 12.62 volts. It was 12.7 a little earlier. Now I got all my lights on, of course. Oh, God. I'm loving it. All right. Anyway, a few minutes ago, I went out to the mailbox and I got my water pump. Here's the problem. I didn't even know. Look at this. I was under the impression that was going to be like 3 times bigger than that. I mean, I still like the specs on it. It's 3.5 gallons a minute. And it's got 1/2-inch connectors. I mean, it'll work, but it, oh my God. Anyway, we'll get to that. Anyway, here's my manual, and it's only pumping out about 1 gallon per minute. And so it wasn't, the water coming out of the faucet in the sink here was just barely dribbling out. And then you'll see that, oh, I got some dirt, some mud, I got a little bit of silt I picked up from my water source, my little waterfall that I got outside. So I got a little tiny bit of silt in the bottom of my tank, which is fine. I mean, I can clean that out. I could drain all the water, and then I can vacuum the silt out, no biggie. But anyway, I'm replacing the pump. I got a new one coming. It's better. It's rated at 3.5 gallons per minute. It's brand new. Like I said, I got a pressure switch and a pressure gauge. So I'll be able to see how my system is working a lot better. Again, I want to rearrange a lot of this stuff. My new things are all going to be added on to the end over here, but I may scoot it over. Eventually, I'll want to put another 1 or 2 more filters in over here. And, well, at least 1 more, because then I'm going to have, like this is, I'm going to have a pre-filter, sediment filter. I'm going to have a carbon filter, and then I'm going to have a sub-micron filter. These are 5 microns. My carbon filter, I believe, is a 1 micron, and then I'll have another filter that will be sub-micron, 0.35. But then I want to divert it up through my UV meter, come back around, and then it'll, divert it all to the rest of the system, to hot water tank, to hot and cold, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, we're going to get there. And lo and behold, I don't know why, one of my lights decided to not work on me. I don't know, I'll get it figured out. Anyway, the exciting thing is, like I said, I have a kitchen now. Now, I mean, there's no cabinets, there's no base units, but it's at least showing that I can function here. I can pull up a chair and I can have breakfast, lunch, dinner, whatever. These boxes don't need to go on the countertop. I can put it underneath, no biggie, and clean up. Now, so like I was saying before, I still got to pull up all of this floor, but I'm not going to do that just yet. I'm going to wait because lumber prices are coming down. I heard there's going to be a crash here pretty soon, so hopefully I can get all of my lumber cheaper, and that means plywood. Shit, plywood. Used to be able to buy a sheet of plywood for like 15, 20 bucks. Now with the COVID, it's, man, they're like almost $100 a sheet for sheetrock. I can't even believe that. So hopefully that'll bring it back down to about $50 a sheetrock. We'll see, we'll see. Anyway, bathroom's pretty much all put together. I'm still waiting for my tub valve to come in. 2 months, and I had to reorder the thing because they don't know where it went. And another thing I wanted to show you, I had the opportunity to go up and mow my yard. As you can see, let me go outside here for you guys. So I had the opportunity of cutting all of the front yard out here and then all around the sidewalk, a little bit in back. So now it's starting to look like a real yard now, almost. I still got all that crap to chop down, but that's going to go away with when I get my driveway put in. So anyway, the house is house is coming together. It's been nice, warm, sunny days, 65, coming up on 70 degrees, and in a couple of days, maybe 75 degrees. So anyway, I haven't been able to fire up the fireplace in a few days. All my cardboard and recycles all getting stacked up. I'm just going to have to just run a load of all of my recycles in there. Yeah, plastic burns really good. I like putting that down first. It keeps the... it starts the lumber, the wood that I put in there, it starts it off really nice. So, anyway, Um, what I'm going to be doing is cleaning up the living room. I got a lot of crap in here, but half of this stuff can go upstairs. Now that I have upstairs, I still got a little cubby hole opening, so whatever fits up to the cubby hole, I may wind up, say I moved out all of the lumber that I had stacked up against the wall here, so that's all cleaned out. I might just move this set of shelves over here to this wall because I'm planning on opening up this wall here. Let me turn the lights back on. So, like I was saying before, this is a double stud. I'm going to chop off the top for a jack stud and then put it in a couple of 2x6s up there and open this wall up to the living room because I'm going to have my breakfast counter out here and then it's going to go right around the corner a little bit. It's going to stick into the living room a few inches. And that will allow me passageway into the living room a little bit more and just give it a more open feeling. So we're getting there. My bed is upstairs. And also I'm utilizing the upstairs as more storage. So I'm getting all the stuff out of the downstairs here before the appraiser comes. I think what I'm going to do is take this desk here and move it over sideways like that, and then everything else underneath it I'm going to rearrange. And I got some more lumber here, but I got to move that upstairs. So anyway, it'll look a little more lived in and a lot better. So, this brick. I need to get rid of all this brick. This is the internal brick to my fireplace. I will not need to do that anymore. So I'll use it for something in the future, whatever. All of my good brick is over here. It's all stacked up. I got to come up here. I'm going to take my lintel here and move it up 2-3 courses of brick. And so it'll be a little higher because eventually I might want a pellet stove. I'm still not quite convinced that I want to go pellet yet. More likely I'm going to put a mini split, and then there'll be a little internal thing for the mini split. It'll just be right up on top of the wall there. So this house is not very big. The downstairs is only 800 square feet, a little over 800, and then the upstairs is a little under 400 square feet. So I only need something that'll do 1,200 square feet, so I don't need a whole lot. But it's coming together. I just wanted to get you guys caught up. Like I said, kitchen's coming together, utility room is coming together. It's fascinating. So what I'm going to be doing in the utility room is that I get all my pieces together, and then I got to buy all those little PEX converter little pieces, to get the water to go up to each of the little devices. So anyway, if you made it this far into the video, please throw me a like and a subscribe. Definitely and a comment. And we will catch you on the next video. Thank you for coming by.